Thetis, a word originating from Tevinter, once referring to all the lands beyond the Imperium, and eventually, it became the name for an entire continent. This continent became the backbone for the entire Dragon Age series, a series full of unique races, magics, tainted creatures, and rich story. Follow me now, and together we will discover the history and secrets of Thetis. Hi guys, and welcome to Terrabad Studios' first Dragon Age lore episode. Corb here, and I decided to start this series because there aren't that many Dragon Age lore videos out there, and Dragon Age Inquisition is hopefully coming out within a year. So this first episode will be on the history of the country Ferelden, so stick around guys, and I hope you enjoy. Founding a nation. Ferelden, located in the southeasternmost region of Thetis, is the youngest of all the countries. Ferelden was founded by Calenhad Theron 400 years before the events of Dragon Age Origins. In order to create his nation, he would have to unite all of the Olimari clans, often having to battle the clans with his armies. The Olimari were what native Fereldans were called before the founding of the nation. Ferelden was founded under a monarchy, and Calenhad would become its first king. Geography. West of Ferelden lies the Kingdom of Orlais, which is divided by the Frostbag Mountains, home to many dwarves from the dwarven city of Orzammar. North of Ferelden sits the Free Marches, as seen in Dragon Age 2, which is divided by the Waking Sea. In eastern Ferelden lies the Brecilian Forest. The forest is home to many Dalish elves, who live off the land away from the human cities. The Korkari Wilds is found in southern Ferelden. People are warned not to venture there due to the stories of witches and barbarians roaming the wilds and uncharted lands in the south. 50 years of war. 300 years after the founding of Ferelden, Orlais invaded from the west. Orlais caught Ferelden completely off guard and easily outclassed the Fereldans on the battlefield. Within no time, Orlais had defeated the Ferelden armies. Orlais occupied Ferelden for 58 years until it was freed by General Loghain Mactyr and Merrick Theron, a descendant of King Calenhad. Merrick would become the new king of Ferelden, and Loghain would become a Terran. Politics. Unlike other monarchies, the power of Ferelden does not come just from the throne. Most of the power comes from the support of the landowners and nobility. In order to make large, nationwide decisions, the king would call for a landsmeet. The landsmeet is basically the council of the Ferelden noble class who would come together and vote on matters, and they can even override the king. Each landowner chooses a noble to whom they pay their allegiance, and in return, that noble will represent their people in the landsmeet. The nobles of Ferelden have titles such as Ban, Arl, and Terran. Culture and society. Fereldans are a friendly but hardened people due to their struggle to maintain their independence for the past 400 years. The Chantry, which is the largest religion in Thetis, now claims the hearts and minds of 90% of the population, who hope to do the Maker's will. Fereldans desire freedom over all other things, and they have abolished slavery ever since they were occupied by Orlais. Even the elves, who are despised by most humans, are free. However, these elves are not considered equal to humans, and are often segregated into an alienage, just like in most other countries of Thetis. The Fifth Blight. The Fifth Blight, or rather the events in Dragon Age Origins, hit Ferelden the hardest. As the Darkspawn invaded from the Korkari Wilds, Ferelden and her army stood alone against the Blight. King Merrick's son, King Cailan, led the army against the Blight at the Battle of Ostagar. During the battle, General Loghain betrayed the king and retreated with his armies from the battle, leaving Cailan and the Grey Wardens to die. However, the hero of Ferelden, aka your character in Origins, survives the battle thanks to Flemeth, the Witch of the Wilds, and eventually unites all the races of Ferelden to defeat the Darkspawn horde, slaying the Archdemon and ending the Fifth Blight for good. Ferelden is still currently rebuilding and will probably still be weak in Dragon Age Inquisition. Thank you guys for watching this episode of Dragon Age lore. I will try to get a new lore video out every week in preparation for Dragon Age Inquisition. Subscribe for more lore videos coming very soon. Thanks guys, Corb out.